Right, so we have two endings remaining. The thing is, do we do both of these endings? I know that one of the endings is a suicide ending, and I'm like, yeah. I am curious. I also do get the motivation behind it. Um, yeah. Because, I mean, in the end, it's not going to risk anyone else, right? Then again, it's like a very clear cut for both Johnny and Vape. Oh well. Do we also have the Panam ending? Yeah.
Thanks, Misty.
And,
You were right.
what do
Choice
I skip
spot.
again?
So what?
Ah, there we can skip. So yeah, I don't know. Are you pro suicide ending? Are you a con suicide ending? I have
You know,
two wolves inside me. One is like, yeah. The other one is like, that could be interesting. I actually think calling Kerry doesn't make any difference. Looking back at the endings we've seen so far, I mean, we already seen three endings. We saw, still my favorite actually. We saw, we go together with Rogue and Johnny into Arasaka Tower. Do that as Johnny. I think that's actually still my favorite ending. The FIA ending was horrible. The Arasaka ending was like even worse. Yeah. Also in TGE, wait. In the Rogue ending, you could keep your body, but it has to do with dialogue choices. You mean if you go back in the end? True. But that would mean you're going to die. And there's no option to heal yourself. We're not calling Kerry. I mean, it's also, let's be real here, V sucks at communication. We've seen this phone call 3 times. It's shit.
No, not really
Sorry,
my style.
Kerry.
Goodbyes.
you do you. Come a long way to get here, haven't we?
Well.
See, or you.
I wonder how we can even go to the suicide ending if we're thinking about that, because I mean, it's not an option here. So, I guess let's go for the Panam ending.
Gonna try to ask Panam for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
In character, I still think it's not the best way to do things. But yeah, I'm curious. We want to see all of them. I think here you get the suicide one. Could also just put all this to rest. I think that's it. Am I curious enough for that? I mean, it's going to be super short, right? It's just ending things. Well, let's go.
Gonna try this with Panam.
Got a feeling you're gonna regret this decision. And the moment that dawns, I won't be there to help.
Could
It
be
feels
my
like I'm
last
going to
ride
regret the
this.
ending no matter what.
If it don't work out, just want to be there for it. Where?
I don't know why we have to strictly decide on using pills, why we can't do it together
See
with
you
Johnny.
inside Mikoshi.
I think that's kind of sad.
Johnny?
Well,
Okay, just me now.
you're not going to die, I think. Rick removes your engram from your body and putting it back in, I think. But that's the thing, that was explained in the first ending, Mana-chan, that Old says your body is going to deteriorate. I mean, also, if you go through the ending, that's what happens, right? Also, Rogue dies, didn't she? She died in our ending, yes. But anyway, The thing is, what Alt tells you is that your body is like so much adapted to the engram that if you go back, if your engram gets inserted back into the body, you can't survive. And I don't know if there's an alternative body for you, but it didn't sound like that. I mean, we learned a little bit about that in the Arasaka ending, right? Alistair chose Panam's ending and he liked it. Yeah, that's why I'm really curious about it. It's also kind of sad that Alistair's not going to witness this, but hey. Well, Panam. This game is just a series of regretful choices.
Hey, Panam.
Oh.
Do you know what time it is?
I know, but
I miss it.
need your help. And you owe me a favor.
What's so damn urgent I couldn't wait until morning?
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
Sorry, what?
I'm serious. Whole thing with
Is it going to be the same
I'll do
thing?
something soon. I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First,
I think
why
it is.
Arasaka Tower?
The tech. Underneath that
It kind of sounds like it's just going to be but it's going to be very similar to the first ending, but instead of Johnny and Rogue, we have V and the Aldecaldos, probably, right?
tower, they got an access point to, well,
I
odd
didn't expect that.
sounds. A prison of souls.
A prison of souls?
Knew this might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at High Moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower. Or
Hey!
you'll die.
About the gist of it, yeah.
Okay,
What? Okay.
Wow.
where are you?
Vic's clinic.
Ah, Panam, you're
The
cool.
Right, I know where it is. Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
Good. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to get you.
And that's the thing, that's something you really have to... I mean, I like Panam without that as well. But that's something you really have to command. In all of the messages we got after finishing a quest line, she was always like, we're going to find something, I'm going to help you. None of the other companions did that. Not even our own love interest. And I mean, respect Panam. Because I mean, that's basically a suicide mission. Which is a little sad that she, as one of the romance options, is like so much more special or supportive. But I wonder how different the infiltration is going to be. Panam for the win! Yeah, I mean, Judy just like left the city and to some degree also us just kind of behind, right? Hey,
Is that
Misty.
you, V? Or
Yeah, it's me.
We didn't even
So,
see
what
her
now?
with Johnny, right?
Waiting for my driver.
Wait, I heard the cat.
come inside. We'll wait together.
The cat is here again. Why is the cat here again? We didn't see the cat in the other endings. I was looking for the
What do
cat.
we have here, huh?
That's Mr. Brightman. We found the poor guy in the trash behind the clinic. I think he misses Jackie.
This is the cat
Being
ending.
alone.
I just have to make sure that I'm getting the controls right, because after playing KCD for so much tonight, I'm like, what? Let's draw my sword. I hope she's going to do a reading for us again.
Since you have to wait,
Yep.
mind if I give you a reading?
Yo.
Sure, why not?
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny. Your future is his future, and vice versa.
I'm very curious to see what kind of cards we're going to draw this time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Or
We'll start with you, V.
which one she's drawing.
The Fool.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met.
Yeah, how much did we change?
A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Sounds like Johnny.
The card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Okay.
Sounds like Johnny.
Definitely Johnny. He is one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The Lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills. Finally.
Born to Panam, right?
Balance, friendship, love. Though it can also mean difficult choices ahead.
Ain't that the truth? Okay. And Johnny's?
Not the tower, is it?
The moon.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad, right?
I don't know, V. The moon is mystery.
Well, that's all you gotta
I think
say.
that's for you.
Yep. No mistaking that ride ever.
Well,
Hey.
Man, it's good to see your face.
Jesus, you really do look terrible.
what?
I feel worse.
Then we had best not waste any time.
What's
We have a
happening
long road
outside?
ahead of us. Come on, everybody's waiting at camp.
Look out for yourself, V.
People outside are going crazy. Mystery, death of dreams, illusions.
Welcome back to the living. You feeling okay?
Yeah, a little.
I guess.
Mighty good to hear. You had us worried back there. You passed out and we couldn't shake you awake. It sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse. Panam asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
Where'd she go?
She's off debating Saul.
She's not beside us.
You need
Nope.
help. That's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him.
No. It is really nice that they really accepted us into their
V,
family.
I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Looks like we don't have one neither. The whole clan knows we set out tomorrow.
They know why, what our aim is.
Look around.
I wonder how many of them are going to help
War-tested
us.
veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap. So for now, they only know as much as they need.
We are not
Find a
well.
solid solve.
The aim is to help
Go
you
muddy in
out.
the waters. Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do. V, finally.
Stop fighting.
How's your health?
Been better. So, what have you guys patched together?
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out, but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
We'll dig a tunnel? What?
Sure these plans are up to date? Completely reliable?
Positively. We went to our Snake Nation sources.
They've been turning stones over in that area.
I'm not one to lie. This tunnel gambit is risky, but if it works, that's our way into Mikoshi.
But that kind of sounds like we're going to take a different path, right? Because, I mean, with Johnny and Rogue, we entered from above, right? We kind of just like crashed in on a high level. Digging a tunnel will mean that we're going to get in there from the underground. That is cool. I'm hyped. Let's go.
So you want a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know how it sounds, but we'd be plumb fools not to take
I see
advantage.
Night Corps building a new maglev line in the area. Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. They're using one of Night Corps circs. We'd only need a few minutes to dig that distance.
Not bad, wouldn't you say? Once we're in, we'll have to
Gosh, but
improvise.
we're also risking them
Guards,
all.
security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi. We'll take things as they come and hope for the best. V, Any thoughts?
I don't want to endanger them. That is really nice. I mean, how many meaningful connections does V have,
V?
right?
Can you share your thoughts?
And they're just like putting everything together for us. That's really nice. That's really wholesome. Which is rare in this game.
Construction site. What do we got for security? Whole place spiked? Militech out in full force?
It's your average hard hat area. Nothing too scary. But we can't just walk past
We
them.
expect to see the usual. Drone patrols, on-site operators, restricted access.
Uh-huh.
You would just hack them, V. But yeah, what is a circ?
What's a circ?
A subterranean extraction and removal combine. It's automated tunnel boring. If we can grab one, we'll dig through to Arasaka Tower. Then go on to Mikoshi.
But I mean, Mikoshi was also like pretty deep below the earth, right?
V,
Also, the screen
can you share
shaking,
your
that's not
thoughts?
me, by the way. I think our V would feel a little bad for them.
Plan. Entire op. It's about heading into enemy territory. You'll make enemies of Arasaka, and others.
So it
I'm
appears.
exposing you, all of you, to danger. Want out, want to cut your losses, I'd understand. No hard feelings.
You came to us for help. We decided we'd provide it. Our minds are made up. No more discussion needed.
It's settled. We had best get to work.
I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech.
Okay, just that
Come
is
find
really
us later.
nice.
I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
Hi.
Hey, you and Panam. Something I need to know about?
Wait,
It's funny
what?
you should ask. I thought we'd smoothed over the rough edges between us. Then you showed up.
Hey, Mr. Gutsy, how you doing? Nice to see you. I'm currently playing Mass Effect 3 in the final trilogy modded. Nice. Sounds like you're making really good progress.
How much
How's it
longer?
going?
Panam thinks so too?
You'd have to ask her yourself. See, V, you're like the outsider who happens upon a family and witnesses nothing but endless quarrels. Then all of a sudden the outsider's presence is noticed, and the family members shake hands, join hands, become stronger than they were before. Understand?
Yeah. At least I think so.
Good. So now you can tell me what else you'll need.
And yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Gutsy?
We need a decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might
Alt is
that
still
be?
helping us. Oh boy. By the way, she's an AI.
Alt. It's an AI from past the Black Wall.
Are you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
'Cause I'll ask
Yeah.
it to. Nicely.
Fuck me, V.
I'll be.
You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as
Oh
well go
god.
deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you
What is
cleared up.
Alt even
No
going to do
questions
in the
asked.
end with that? Ah, boy.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive and in one piece.
Right, talk to Mitch, talk to Dakota. Oh, we can talk to Dakota. That's the fixer, right? If I don't misremember. Well, once I finished the setup mission in Mass Effect 2 and only lost ones got made, that died. Oh no, who died? Hey there.
Hey, Dakota.
It's
It
been
is
a
her.
long while.
It's all fixer.
What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Should we talk to Mitch first? Let's talk to Mitch first.
Another time then.
Yes. Also, it feels like we can't talk to Mitch later, I think.
That
Hey, Mitch.
America's long gone and forgotten. You might as well have started
Oh, they're all going to
once
help
upon
us.
a time.
Prep coming along all right?
You call this prep? I'd call it a damn improvisation. But that's just
Can
me.
it, Bobby?
Lo and behold,
It will
Isn't
work.
this-
in theory, We fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass. Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Panam riding shotgun.
They've really changed up. Ah, that's so cool. We can use the tank we stole in the beginning. I love it.
Afterburner. Standard nitro or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
The hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war. When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Yes, nice.
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Want to get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mild.
Don't we all have a few loose
Quit
screws?
being such a sourpuss. We'll have her ready in time.
Remember correctly, it was Kasumi. She died when the ship was checking around the Omega-4 relay. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Firepower up top.
At least personally really liked her.
What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI you can sync to via personal link.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy
Fancy.
salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how.
I mean, if it works, we take it. We don't ask
Talk
any
later
questions.
then, I guess.
Alright, so let's get ourselves iced up and connect to the cybernet. Yeah. Good. Ow. The game doesn't prompt me to get in there. I'm not sure. If we mess up, get in the tub. Wait. Like this? This doesn't feel right. I think the game is bugged. Oh, here, continue conversation.
Where did we leave off?
There's a dialogue option to get in there. Ah, no, we can still talk. That's it. Oh, I want to tell you about the first Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition for $7 a month ago. Oh, nice.
V.
When are you going to
I'm
play
waiting.
it? I just finished the game today, actually. That's why we're back to Cyberpunk.
Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. Prefer nobody knew I was there. Your tech up to it?
Up to it, he asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce
So
through from the
offended.
other side. You needn't fear prying eyes.
Not at all curious what I'm going in for?
You don't ask me, I don't ask you. That is the path to a lasting relationship, brother. Everything is ready. You can go in.
I mean, thank you for the trust, I guess.
Ice-filled tub. Favorite bit.
Ah. It must be so horrible to get in there.
Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today. You good to go?
Can't say how long this is gonna take. Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline?
Alright, here we go.
Alright, time to move.
Follow the vectors, brother.
Nice, this is really different. I wonder how different the dialogue is going to be as the... Hey, Alt.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything else.
This place changes every time. Feels like I'm deeper. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace, that is what changes. You adapt to it, the raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying, the more I'm here, the more I lose touch with the outside? With reality?
You lose nothing. Cyberspace is where we awake from what we know as dreams.
Voice is so nice.
Johnny's currently indisposed.
Currently, he is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
I'm sorry, the game didn't give me any choice.
Had no choice. It was the only way I could come here, meet with you.
Repression. You are good at this, and improving.
He's judging, right?
Let me get this straight. Mean to say you only agreed to help me because of Johnny. And since he's not here this one time, you're thinking of backing out.
I do not aim to back out. I have my own intentions for Mikoshi.
You should be worried about those.
Displeased, and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
Is there a way to be here of both Johnny and V? I mean, no, can't be,
V.
right? I mean, that is all the endings.
This all just an experiment to you? Are we just fresh data to analyze, do what you want with?
This is not an experiment. It is a debate. That Johnny is absent proves that I have won it.
He has won the debate? Right? Because he can't say anything. Silence is like losing.
Damn shame, really. You're out to prove him wrong, here, in person. But all you got is me. Think there's still some old Alt Cunningham left in you after all.
Johnny also imagined he had more in common with you than with me. That Soul Killer had not changed him. That he too remains a human factor. And that is why he thought he could shape your will.
Nah. Johnny made his peace with my decision.
Of course.
Did he?
He had no choice. He understands this now.
Need your help, Alt.
I feel bad for him.
Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death.
This dialogue is so different with her as V. And it's so much more
You say
unsettling.
nothing. Why?
So she seems even more artificial. Because Johnny has like such a intimate relationship with her, or with like Alt at least.
Speak for yourself. Didn't you cheat death?
Is this what you believe?
Your code, your consciousness. AIs live beyond reality's boundary. They live forever.
But we are not immortal. This you will come to understand in Mikoshi. Or rather you. You should already have a notion. You encountered entities from the other side, not so?
I just want to say, we're talking about Songbird here, aren't we?
Thinking about Song So Me? Or Link to the Black Wall?
Correct. The woman merely touched it, yet you witnessed the consequences. She too strove to cheat death.
Pretty ugly.
But a brush with infinity renders but one thing certain. Nothing lasts forever in your reality.
But what does that mean for her?
Why don't you swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very illusion upon which your world is based. At this moment, you would accept any answer if it made you feel better.
Guess that'd be human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi. Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
Yeah, very enigmatic.
What should I expect there? In Mikoshi?
A boundary to cross. In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
I wonder what her intentions are, because I mean...
You say nothing.
She's an AI. She's playing this as a game. She wants to achieve something. And it almost feels like she's like trying to sow doubts in us, right? Yeah, she shows more of a true AI self. Yeah, like completely emotionless, right? Very calculating, very old.
And Johnny? What happens to him?
I lack the data required to answer this question.
There anything we can know for certain?
Yes. That Mikoshi will be no more.
Constructs imprisoned
So she wins either way.
Gonna set them free?
They will be integrated with me.
I also wonder what that means. Because, I mean, basically, that means... I mean, Mikoshi contains, like, all the engrams, right? Oh, come on, don't be so impatient. It basically contains, like, all the, What I dislike about going to the menu is we don't have music anymore. Anyway, but if she merges, like, all the engrams, it is, like, absorbing knowledge and absorbing skills, right? Or would it also make her more human to some degree? Because, I mean, an engram also contains, like, personality and stuff like that, right? And how does that translate into, like, power? I have no idea.
Not sure Johnny'd like the sound of that.
And yet he is absent, because you feel you must make the decision. It is the same situation in form.
Hardly. Doubt you'll first gab with those constructs, ask them what they think.
There would be no point in this.
Yeah, see?
Constructs will be integrated? Mean you're gonna absorb them. Assimilate. No wonder you jumped at this chance. You want to destroy Mikoshi. Swallow all the psyches in there.
Mikoshi is a prison. Through me, they gain the chance to become part of something greater.
Why does she want that? But she probably wouldn't tell us anyway.
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
Is it dirty?
You say
What's on the
nothing.
shard?
Why?
Vectored virus?
A back door. It will open a passage for me. This is how you will get me into Mikoshi.
And I mean, Johnny got the same.
Will I be able to help you?
I hope you haven't cooked up any surprises, Alt.
Use the key once you have reached Mikoshi.
Looks like she has one arm. True, it really does. And I wonder why she does that gesture, right? But I mean, it also adds to her very
You say
unnatural
nothing.
touch. Oh my gosh, don't be so impatient.
Should I look for a specific access point? Can already tell you ice all the way to Tokyo will be back in every single one.
Some need but a barely cracked door to enter. Use the shard in Mikoshi. Leave the security to me. Until then,